But something you've also taken a stand on, which a lot of other actors, comedians, celebrities have shied away from, I think it's fair to say, is Gaza, where you haven't been afraid to speak your mind. Yeah. Not just on Twitter. You wrote a Guardian op-ed 10 days after October the 7th, after the horrors of October 7th. You wrote a piece, and the headline was, "If someone killed my child, I'd want bloody revenge, but I'd be wrong, as is the Israeli government." So my question is, why does Rob Delaney 10 days after October 7th say, "I'm going to go out and write this piece that's going to it's going to make people happy, it's going to piss a lot of people off"?
I mean, as you can see, I'm getting emotional already thinking about this. You are probably aware that I have a son who died a few years ago of a brain cancer. So I've held my child's corpse in a state of rigor mortis. I watched him starve before they figured out what was wrong with him. So I'm watching a baby who should be getting fat and chunky get smaller. Okay, I'm watching his skin get loose on his body and his eyes become hollow. So I've seen a baby that I love get smaller rather than larger, which is, I don't know how to express to you how terrifying that is. Then about a year and a half later, I held his dead body. So that's one little thing. What I mean by that is that's one thing I have in common with some people in Gaza. So I've held a dead baby, my own. What I do not have in common with the people in Gaza in particular is once my baby died, I did not have to worry about the safety of my other children or of my wife or of myself. They were all going to be okay, barring a meteor coincidentally hitting the earth. So that's something that's very different between me and people in Gaza. So I can't know their horror. I know the tip of the iceberg. If I have the opportunity to exert even the tiniest infinitesimal pressure on my own government, I pay taxes to two governments that are funding what's happening in Gaza. So I'm going to speak out. Another reason I do that is because I've, again, holding my dead son who died. You know, you don't want to bury a child when they're 40 and you're 65, you know, but you sure as hell you definitely don't want to bury a 2-year-old. So because I've been through that, I'm not afraid of somebody online going, Mr. Delaney, fuck off. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck off 6 times. I don't care. So I'm not afraid of any of those fucking clowns. I will do the right thing. I will do the right thing for those children in Gaza. I had thought that that was the worst thing that could ever happen. Now I know it's not. I mean, I talk about my other kids. I know where they are right now because I brought them to school, because I made them breakfast.
But you're seeing Gaza and seeing people with multiple children, and you're reliving that.
And they're doing that with my tax dollars?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. It's very important to look at history and know that what's happening right now in Gaza, not only did it not begin, 9 months ago or whatever. Yeah. I mean, if you think about the way that Israel, the state that we know it, was set up, begin with the UK and France drawing lines in the sand that were psychotic. I mean, when you as an empire draw these lines, I mean, what you are sowing the seeds for. So I would caution people, do not dare, or rather, you are exhibiting severe ignorance if you're criticizing just Israel. Save some of that for the UK, for France, for Germany, for the United States, who very happily signed on to all that.